Okay folks, it's been 30 minutes. We're going to go ahead and take a look at our coals. I strongly recommend that you have a good glove that will protect you a little bit against the heat, because this can get hot. Now we're just going to dump these right here on the ground for now. I am going to need to move coals around, so we'll either use a small shovel, or if you get fancy and you have one of these are good to go pick up individual coals and move them around. Okay, so we're going to put our, right now the Dutch oven is cold. We're going to put it on here. It's really important that a Dutch oven be warm before you put any meat in it. Now, as it turns out, to cook these onions, we're not going to have that problem. We'll go ahead and add a little bit of oil to the bottom of the Dutch oven. That's probably a little more than we needed. But we can go ahead. We're not going to be giving you cut up onions. We're going to assume that you know how to cut onions yourself. And but we're going to go ahead and start sauteing these onions. And once we do that, we're going to add the beef. Once we cook the ground beef, we're going to add several more things. We're going to add 2 cans of kidney beans. We're going to add 2 cans of pinto beans. You're going to add 2 cans diced tomatoes. You're going to add 1 can of chopped green chilies. Now, we're going to go ahead and add the whole can here, even though I'm making half a dish, because I kind of like my thing a little spicier. Now you can see it doesn't take very long for this onion to start sauteing, but you really want to get these soft. We're also going to add 3 pounds of elbow macaroni. We're going to add 28 ounces total of beef broth. Now, we're actually not going to give you beef broth. We're going to give you beef bouillon, and you'll add it to water to make beef broth. And you'll add a spice mix that we're going to go ahead and give you. The spice mix is salt and pepper, garlic powder, and a little bit of chili powder. Tonight, it's a little more chili powder than you're going to have on yours, because I like mine a little spicier. All right, so let's take a look at these onions. All of a sudden, they're looking good. Yep. There we go. So I think we can go ahead and start browning the meat. Now, you probably shouldn't be grabbing this meat with your hands, but I'm going to go ahead and wash my hands off after this. You do the same. And the key is to go ahead and get it completely brown, because after that, we're going to be adding our liquids, and there's not going to be much more browning happening, even though the meat will continue to cook. All right, we'll take a little break while I brown this meat.